Hi. So it's been a minute. I've had a lot go on easily in the last month. One of the main things is, unfortunately, I had to put Yoshi down. He was really sick and it hasn't been easy. So I just genuinely haven't really been doing art because of that. But also I seem to notice I'm like trying to keep myself busy physically and mentally, like more than usual. And one of the things is I decided to sign up for my first vendor event, which is cool, but I only had like 3 weeks to prepare for this. And it's just, on top of my other stresses in my personal life, on top of my cat being sick. It really hasn't been easy, but I have like somehow squeezed stuff in. Thankfully, I got myself a printer scanner over the springtime. I think it was over springtime I got it. So that's helped. I've been making literally everything by hand, which has helped me appreciate other vendors that make stuff by hand way more than I did before, because it's like you see it and it's like, oh wow, this is cool, like you made this thing by hand, that's awesome. But you really don't understand like the amount of work that goes into it until you actually do it yourself. And it's fun if you make one, kind of for yourself, but when you have to make multiple, like, wow, that's something. So another thing is I have a lot of original paintings. I just had a collection. I did display a lot of my original artwork at a local tattoo shop. He did this piece for me. I designed this cat, my tattoo cat. I did during October, I want to say maybe 2 years ago, and I just loved him and I got him done. But yeah, so I displayed a lot of work down there, which helped me start a collection, which was really nice to have. And then, I was just slowly adding stuff to it, which it helped tremendously to have at least something to offer at my first vendor event. But yeah, so today, because I have a week before the event, today my mom is coming over to help me with just a few things around the house I just need a second hand with. And she's going to help me with the vendor event. So I think it's really important that the both of us know how to set up my new tent. I got a tent, like it came in last week. And I've never even set one up before. So this is gonna be fun. But yeah, real quick before we start setting up the tent, let me show you what all I'm offering. Let's do that. Some stickers that are based off of my paintings. This one was a holographic test. And this one's based off of the first skateboard painting that I've ever done. Some handmade notepads, along with some handmade bookmarks. Some mini prints. Unfortunately, I only have a few because I ran out of ink. And these are coloring pages on mixed media paper. And the last image is actually a painting that I'm currently working on, but I wanted to add it. Oh, we bounced it a little too hard. Oh my god.
Yep, look.
Oh no. Son of a bitch.
That's good that we tested this before. Another thing you should fix too is this. You have it upside down.
Are you serious?
We're finding stuff that's simple. Simple fix. It's getting dark back there.
Oh my god, that's like the funniest thing. At least we know how to put it together and tear it apart. We gotta remember
The bottom first, and then the top.
Oh my god, and the Velcro. I thought it would be a good idea to make a few signs for some stuff, mainly for my original paintings and my stickers. I feel like stickers just might sell better because they're the cheapest option, and I just wanted people to understand like the paintings are the original paintings without me having to verbally explain it every single time. And then naturally I thought it'd be a good idea to make a cheat sheet for myself so that way I'm not walking around the table to figure out what prices are, because for the most part everything has two different prices. I figured it'd be a good idea to have a sale, especially with this being my first time. Okay, so just a quick update to the whole vendor thing. These, I got a fucking bee by my head. Go again. So, so a quick update to the vendor event is I grabbed my lights off of my porch because I wanted to use them for decoration. But then I brought them in my house. I had them in my house for 2 days. This bee will not fucking leave me alone. So a quick update to the vendor event. There's that fucking bee. It's really making me not want to do this. What are you doing? So a quick update to the vendor event is I brought in these lights from my porch because I was going to use them for decoration in my tent. And I had them in my house for like 2 days. And I'll tell you what, I like manhandled these lights. I kept moving them all over the place and just, you know, they were constantly in my way, but I wanted them somewhere where I knew I could find them easily. But anyhow, so 2 days in, we kept getting wasps in my house and I couldn't figure out where the hell they were coming from. The only thing I could think of is, you know, the day I went to set up, do the test run, I had all my doors open, so I'm thinking that's how they got in, but like slowly just more and more kept coming in. Well, it turns out, and of course I got a bee hanging around, but right there is the wasp nest. And I sprayed it and I brought it outside to let it sit here, and I just kept thinking to myself, like, I don't feel comfortable using it. I'm just gonna toss them. But now that I have this fucking bee, I'm like 100% gonna get away from me. I'm gonna toss it. I also wanted to take a moment and thank the owner to Apothecary for hosting this event. Now, she has done this, I think, 3 years prior, but this is her first year actually being in town. And I just wanted to kind of show off her store. It's so cute. I think she's only been in town for like a year now, but she's doing so much for the community, and I had to share everything that she's doing. And I love her store. Every time I go in there, I'm always buying something. It just, I don't know, just her store and this vendor event just reminisces really well with me, my personality, and my art. And I just love that something so local can work like this, because we have stuff like Christmas in the Barn, which is more like a country antique type of vibe. And I just feel like my art would not work well. So I just had to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you. And fun fact, the building across the street from her store is actually where I started my tattoo apprenticeship. Yeah, because you made that comment before.
Okay.
It's been some time after the event, and I just wanted to kind of show off a little bit of some of the things that I got. And I was part of the group chat for the event, and the one girl was showing off these sun catchers that she was making, and I told her immediately, I was like, I need to know where you're at, because I was like, as soon as you get set up, I'm coming. And sure enough, she was like pretty much my neighbor, which made me really happy. Because as soon as I saw her setting up, I just went over and I was like, I need one of these in my life. It is just so beautiful. This little moon is so cute. I love moons and stars, mainly moons. I love moons. Fun fact, Titan is actually my favorite moon. Okay, and then I got this. This was another one that was kind of my neighbor. Made in the 80s. And then I didn't realize it until I got home, but she gave me some mini stickers, which I haven't even opened. Let's take a look. Yeah, she was like packaging up everything. I was actually looking at more of her stuff, so I never even saw her stick this in there. He's cute. The little fangs. It reminds me of my little black cat. Her name was Nightmare. Because she really was. She was a nightmare. Oh, he's so cute. But yeah, she had her little fangs hung out. That's so cute. It reminds me of her. I like them. They're adorable. I really like this one. That one's cute. This one was a lot of fun. Now, this guy was my neighbor, for sure. We were next to each other.
and he did potion making, and his idea, we were gotten to talking, his idea was doing potion making mainly for kids because he noticed when he goes to vendor events there's really nothing for kids to do. But then he noticed there was attraction for older adults doing it, so then he had smaller bottles that were mainly for kids, and these bigger, most beautiful bottles were mainly for adults. And you can literally just do whatever you wanted. And he had a few things there, and he offered to do a wax seal for me, but I told him no. I actually had a different top that matched the bottle, but the cork that was holding the lid actually broke, so he gave me a new cork, which worked out really good because he offered to seal it for me, but I told him no because I wanted to decorate it a little bit more than the stuff that he had. But this is really cool. But yeah, so I ended up picking up these. I didn't want to go too crazy with decorating. I didn't want it to be like too much. So I thought putting some of these inside so when you shake them would look nice. And I have also some like hemp twine I want to put on there as well. I got super glue so that way I could make sure my cork doesn't come undone. And my wax seal, I'm gonna give this a shot because I don't feel like spending $50 on a wax seal kit, where I only paid $3 for this, and I figured honestly at the end of the day I'm gonna use this more than likely for everything and anything. And the best part is, oh my god, I didn't think they still did this, but they have a sharpener in the back. I remember they did that when I was a kid. I didn't think they still did that, which is amazing. So yeah, I would rather, I mean, it's wax is what it is. I don't see why this wouldn't work, and I get more color options. And once again, like I said, I can use this. Instead of spending 50 bucks on something I'm going to use once and be done. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to work on this, and maybe I'll show you how it turns out in the end because I don't know. So let's see. Yeah, so this is why I do art and not crafts. The hemp thread was absorbing all the wax, but I'm just gonna cut it off and keep the wax top. Back to painting I go. No more crafts for me. But now that everything has kind of settled down, I will 100% sign up for a vendor event again. I've decided I'm going to sign up for this one in particular, so then this way I have a year to prepare and to have, you know, better quality stuff, because a lot of stuff was handmade because it was just a last minute thing. But I would like to outsource a couple of things. My biggest seller was actually my coloring pages. I thought my stickers would have been the bigger seller because they were the cheapest item. But I kept track of everything, and I think it would be a good idea to try it again, you know? So, yeah, so thanks for watching. I normally don't tell you to subscribe because I feel like at this point you should know what to do. But if you want to see more stuff, go ahead and subscribe. I have a bunch of stuff in the description if you want to go check out more of my stuff. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.